We had a really difficult situation at one of the sites where it was very much out of the way, so we had to do a lot of overland walking to get to the site. And it was mainly women, elderly folk and children. And what they'd done was they'd separated the children from their mothers and taken them across to the opposite side of the field. And they'd said to the children, right now you can run to your mum. And as the children were running across the field, they used them as target practice. And then they killed the mothers and they killed the older people. And so to get to that site, we had to walk quite a distance. So our postmortems were going to be done in the field, literally in the field, on plastic sheets on the field. And I was working on the body of a little girl. She was about 2 or 3, and she was still wearing her little red wellies and her little red sleep suit. And I was suddenly aware in front of me that all I had in front of me was a row of black police wellies. And you know how on the side of your conscience you think, wait a minute, something's changed, what is it? And I looked up and I thought, why do I have a row of policemen in front of me? What I realised they were doing was that one of their fellow police officers had made the mistake. He had a 2-year-old daughter. He'd made the mistake of putting the face of his 2-year-old daughter onto this little girl. And of course, he was just having real difficulty coping with it. The police officer's way of letting him cope with it was to form a shield round him, to protect him so that he could get himself together. And for me, that when I realised that was what was going on, no. So off come the gloves, down comes the suit, tie it round the middle. You go back around the cordon, you throw your arms round him, and you go, sob your heart out. Because if you can sob your heart out, you'll get it out of your system. And so it's that relationship with people that you don't know, that you have to be the support for each other. And there's a considerable volume of beer and such things drunk at the end of the night. Of course there is. It's decompressing, and a lot of laughter and a lot of nonsense, complete and utter nonsense. But it is family, and it doesn't matter if it's 10 or 20 years since you've met one of that team. The minute you do, you're back to being the same friend with that person, because it completely transcends time, and it's an experience that you share and nobody else can understand.